What if I told all of you guys that adversity is cool? I want to preface this video by saying that adversity to me is not just sucking it up. Okay, the mentality of sucking it up, especially when it comes to mental health, is extremely toxic, and I don't want people to take that from this video. If you have anxiety, if you have depression, if you even think that a piece of you deep in your brain might benefit from therapy, please go seek help, get therapy, see a psychiatrist, get medication if you need it, talk to somebody, please. I don't want people thinking I'm here telling you to suck it up. I just want to live in a world where we still admire and glorify the idea of pushing through things, bettering ourselves, and not letting our setbacks tell us who we are. And I feel like lately, I've been seeing a lot of weird stuff that's kind of promoting giving up, and I'm not a fan of it. So what's rustling my jimmies today, you might ask? Well, Twitter, because what else pisses people off more than a site where you can only write a paragraph to express your opinions? What's more alarming about it isn't really what was said, but comments below it, the amount of retweets, the amount of traction that it got, the amount of relatableness that is revolving around this tweet, and it's something that's really bothering me. So I'm gonna read it off my phone so I don't misquote it, but basically the sign says, stop forcing students to present in front of the class and give them the choice not to. Now this is alarming to me for many reasons, okay, but the main reason why I'm really bothered by it is the amount of popularity this tweet achieved. It's popular for a reason. People find it relatable. Unfortunately, people find it relatable because almost everybody on this planet hates public speaking, especially when we were teenagers. Who the hell wanted to stand in front of the class and talk in front of people? God forbid you pop a boner, or you stutter, or you piss your pants. We all have these fears to different degrees, so it's a very relatable tweet. People don't want to public speak, but have any of you ever thought that's why they force us to public speak? So we realize, grow, and overcome these fears that most people have. Well, I don't have that fear, I love to public speak.
Okay, well, Billy, you are a special individual and you can suck my ass.
That was a commenter that I know I'm gonna get. So because so many of us don't like to public speak and don't like to grow, don't like to face adversity in general, don't you think that it's a bit of a problem if we give all children the option not to present in front of the class? Do you know how many people would not present in front of the class? All of them. All of them would not present. And then what? Then you're gonna say, well, only the people that have severe anxiety should be given the option. What are we gonna make teachers the gatekeepers of anxiety? As if most people are even diagnosed with these issues in high school and junior high. Most people don't even seek help until they're out of high school and junior high. So then what? You're just gonna have teachers going, I think you're lying. I think you're a lying sack of shit, Billy. Get in front of the class and do a dance. Like, this, it just doesn't make any sense. So instead of wanting to be able to do that, instead of wanting to overcome this fear, we're all promoting this idea that we just shouldn't have to. Life is hard. We shouldn't have to face its hardships in high school, so we can just get hit with a frying pan by reality once we graduate. You know, even on a microcosm level, like even me, right? Like I avoid talking to people like the plague. It's why I live on the internet. I went through it, I didn't like it, I got better at it, but when I started, you know, working on the internet, I was like, hey, I don't have to do this thing anymore. Guess what? I went to Hawaii and I ended up bawling in a van because the tour instructor asked me to make an animal noise and I had a panic attack. Probably could have been avoided if I continue to work on my anxiety and make myself comfortable with interactions. No, instead I'd rather just bawl in front of a bunch of strangers. Now I'm not saying that if you have severe anxiety, you need to dive in front of the class and start doing the Jimmy Jongas or the who's he what's it dance, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying that it shouldn't be our goal to stop ourselves from doing things that we're scared to do or have a hard time doing. It should be our goal to get to the point where we can do those things, or the idea of them are okay for us. Because if we don't, then we're not growing, and you let your anxiety and you let your worries dictate who you are as a person. And believe me, that's a really dangerous thing. I just don't get it, because in high school, yeah, sure, I guess you could ask the teachers to give students an exception, but later on in life, life's not gonna give people an exception. At least guide them in a safe environment, you know, before real life hits, to make them realize that important life lessons, even people that don't have anxiety, like you start to realize, oh, holy shit, people don't care what I do when I'm up here talking. Nobody's paying attention. I'm not that special. The lesson of it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I can do this, and now I feel like I can tackle other things. These are important developmental things that we experience in high school, and Lean wants to take it away, and I don't like that. Stop it. Stop it. Anxiety is something that we have to push through as people, and some of us more often than others, some of us more severely than others. But in life, we have a lot of setbacks, and we have to learn to push through them, because if we don't, then we stay stagnant, we don't grow, and we don't live life to the fullest, and that sucks ass. So I don't think teachers should stop forcing people to publicly speak. I think that it should be promoted more, and I think that we should have things instilled to allow people that aren't quite there yet to get there, i.e. performing in front of the teacher, recording themselves, anything, right? But don't stop people from being pushed into these situations, because it's important. And if we don't get little pushes every once in a while, we won't get where we want to end up in life. So anyways, guys, that's my rant. Basically what I'm trying to say is adversity is cool, giving up is not cool, don't be not cool. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Until then, peace. Also, before I forget, I stream on Twitch. A lot of you guys know that. Most of you guys know that, some of you don't. I have a lot of rants, and we talk about a lot of shit on there, and if you don't follow me, you should follow me on Twitch, because I'm there live a lot more often than I'm here. Trying to upload more on here, but just saying, you want more of me, there's my Twitch right there. It's going to be in the description. Yeah. Anyways, thanks. Peace.